What's up, fam? You know who it is. I'm coming back at you with a new video, and today I'm gonna give you 5 free plugins that'll have your drums hitting harder than One Punch Man. Follow me. Alright, so getting straight into it, we got the MPC software open, and most of these plugins that I'm going to show you will work in just about any DAW except the first one. But other than that, they will work in any DAW, and anybody can use these plugins, and they're all 100% free. Now, we are working with the Trap King Drum Kit number 2 from Block Squad Fresh. Go copy it if you ain't got it. It's doing numbers out there. I'm just saying. So for a preview of the drum loop, here it is right here. The first plugin we're going to try out and throw on this thing is none other than Akai's Air Music Channel Strip. Now, I have this plugin on the list because it is one of the default Akai plugins that comes with the MPC and the MPC software, and you can use it to pump up your drums a little bit if you choose the right preset. There are 2 that I want to focus on out of this particular plugin, and the only downfalls to these plugins is you do have to adjust them a little bit so that you don't cause clipping. First up, I'm going to show you the First Aid preset. I'm not going to touch it. This is the regular preset, and it will give me a little bit of clipping on the master, but we can adjust that. So here it is without it. Now let's turn it on and hear how it changes the drum. Now, as you can see, it does make the drums hit harder, but it does cause a little clipping, which will be distortion in the long run. So in order to fix that, what you will have to do is adjust the gain of the output. Alright, so now you get the point. There is one other preset that I want to bring your attention to inside of this plugin, and that is the control preset, which also does the same thing, gives it a little bit more punch, but not as much clipping and distortion. So here that is now. Alright, so there you have it. You can use the default Akai plugin, the Air Channel Strip, to pump up your drums a little bit. Now, there are other dynamics type plugins inside of the MPC, but this one is the one that I think works the best when it comes to this type of technique. Number 4 on the list. This plugin right here that we're about to talk about is UJam's Fin Micro. Now, what's so special about this plugin? It can make your drums knock, plus it has a lot of other features that you can also use on your drums to spice them up a little bit. So we're going to get straight to it, and we're going to go to the preset that I like to use to put on the drum to make them a lot more punchy and to make them stand out. First, I'm going to bypass it so you can hear it again without it. And now let me turn it on. Now you can adjust this knob to get it to taste. I don't suggest that you go extra crazy with it, but you can find a perfect level. And as you can see, it doesn't give you any clipping inside of your track, no matter how hard you go. I think that's one of the best things about it. Now, let me show you some other cool things that this plugin can do. Alright, so you get the point. Not only can you use it to make your drums hit harder, there are a lot of other cool things that you can use this plugin to do to your drums to make them stand out inside of your production. Now let's move on. Number 3, soft tube saturation knob. Now this is a really simple plugin. It has one knob and a switch. Very easy to use, but it adds an awful lot of punch to your drum. You can't go wrong with this thing right here. So again, let me start the drums without the saturation knob engaged, and I'll turn it on midway through play so you can hear how it sounds. Turn it on. And now, just adjust the knob to your liking. Now you notice you do not get any clipping out of the saturation knob, no matter how loud you go with it. Now, with the switch, you can adjust it to keep the highs a little brighter. And you can adjust it to put more low end inside of that kick drum. As you can see, this is a very, very handy one knob VST. It'll make your drums blow some windows out. Number 2 is Frontier by D16 Audio Group. Oh my God, and this is an amazing one. This one right here is a must-have. If you don't have this, you don't know what you're missing. We're going to do the same thing. Let me start it out, and then I'll turn it on, and you'll see what it does. Let's get straight to it. Immediately, you hear the difference. Now, it has 2 knobs where you can adjust the punch and the level. Now, as you can see, you can go really crazy with this thing, but instantly, it has that knock you're looking for. And you can always adjust it to make sure you're not getting no clipping. One of the cleanest plugins to make them drums hit. This one right here, like I said before, it's a must-have. Now for the number 1 plugin on the list, it's a bit of a newbie, but I think it has the best sound out of any plugin like this that I've heard to date. This plugin is Cymatics Diablo Light. Now, once again, I'll play the loop, and my God, you will see what I'm talking about. Now let's turn it on. First thing we want to do, let's turn up the punch. Turn the clipping up. also adjust the mix. Plugin is simply amazing. If you're looking to make your drums hit hard, this is the one. This right here is the one. And that's all I got for this video. Straight to the point, 5 free plugins that'll make your drums hit harder than One Punch Man. Feel free to check them out. I'm going to put the links in the description for all of these plugins. And until the next one, I'm out.